How are you?
I'm doing all right. How about you?
Good. Thanks for being
Nice.
patient. Yeah, I was doing a road trip, so a
Road
little bit
trips are
out of.
fun.
Yeah. Stopped at the Grand Canyon, Bryce Canyon, saw some cool stuff. So.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. That's on my bucket list. I still haven't made it out to that area yet.
Oh, it's beautiful. You have to. So.
That's what I hear. That's awesome.
Yeah, everybody says that. It's like, oh, the Grand, you got to go see it. But it really was pretty spectacular, even for a naysayer like myself.
Nacer. I like your Zoom name, King Foolish.
Oh yeah, I didn't realize I was logged in there.
Great. Well, thanks so much for joining me.
Yeah, happy to be here.
Yeah, so pretty exciting stuff coming up now that live music is happening again. I saw you guys announce some more tour dates.
Yeah, we did. We've been, well, I mean, for what the minimal touring we've done this year so far, we've been with Red Jumpsuit. We'll be with Red Jumpsuit for the rest of the year. We did a couple, maybe a 2-week run that we just kind of finished a couple weeks ago. That was awesome. That was through Texas, up to Nashville, Georgia, down back to Florida. And yeah, we're back out. We're starting in Texas again in August. And man, I should have these dates
Oh, that's
more
okay.
organized in my head. I should pull them up. But yeah, tons of dates. We're basically booked through the end of the year. Astoria State out with Jumpsuit. And Jumpsuit has even more dates that we're not on. But of course, I'll be on.
Of course, yeah, you got double stage time, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice.
Very
Nice coming
cool.
out of the drought into getting to play 2 shows a night.
Yeah, well, that helps to make up for the lost time, I guess.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and I really love the latest single. And so the music video is a prequel to Nobody Knows, right?
It is, yeah.
Leave
Yeah,
it,
so,
leave it to me, the new
yeah,
song.
exactly. Yeah, so Leave It to Me is the second single, and it is actually the prequel to Nobody Knows. So the story, the music video story, I should say, um, is moving in kind of a choreographed sequence backwards. So each video that comes out in the storyline will give you a little bit more glimpse as to what's happening. There's a movie called Memento.
I
Um,
haven't
I
seen it.
I myself I've actually never seen it either. And when everybody's explaining the idea to me, they kept using it, and I thought they were just saying it as like a word, to describe
Right.
a word that I didn't understand what they were using. But it turns out it's actually a movie, which makes much more sense. I guess the guy has like short-term memory loss or something. So like every couple minutes, you're all confused again about what's going on, and then by the end of that sequence, it fills you into what happened, before. So
Huh.
that's kind of just the idea we're working with. It's basically a storyline, that follows us, and it follows this crate and what we had to do to get it. And so it's
That's cool. No, I love music videos that kind of have like a concept or storyline behind it.
yeah, we just wanted to find a, kind of a cool way to tie, and we're not, the first band to do, tie all the videos together in a story. But we just kind of wanted to kind of dive into that, like one more kind of layer to the art, of what we're trying to do as a band.
Very cool. So you said there's going to be like maybe two more videos
Yeah,
or songs that will kind of complete the storyline.
yes. So we will have a couple more videos coming out. We haven't really actually put a number on how many videos. And it may actually even be a story that carries beyond this EP into the next EP and into the full length, maybe beyond that. But every time the one of the videos of this storyline will come out, it'll probably be pretty clear. We'll probably have to do and will do other videos, lyric videos and other
All that fun stuff.
fun stuff between maybe some of the segments. But the story will come to a completion, and we do have it pretty much written, the story. So
Oh, that'll be exciting to see.
am I out of frame here?
looks good here.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and I saw that there's like limited Leave It to Me merch that you guys are selling.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I saw that you had some limited edition Leave It to Me
Oh
merch,
yeah,
like t-shirts and
yeah. So we did. We just put out maybe like last week a couple limited exclusive short run of some Leave It to Me. I'm not even sure. As of now, we haven't even printed them to have them out on the road. So the only place you can get those is online. But they're super cool. They got the Reaper on there, and they're a fun shirt for sure. If you know, they have been doing pretty well on the website, so we may end up taking some, you know. But by the time, you know, August rolls around, we'll be pretty close to releasing, you know, the third single and the EP right around there as well. So we have lots of cool merch coming.
nice. So people should get it while they can.
Yeah, get it while you can, you know, and then sign up for the next ones because we got the EP coming soon. That's more music, more videos, more merch, more tour dates, you know. So
Nice. And what can people expect from the rest of the EP in terms of like the sound and, you know, the vibe you're going for?
yeah, I mean, you know, it's in you know, in a lot of ways, it's more of the same. It's like rock and roll. It's very you know, hard and heavy at times and light and chipper at times. It's very, you know, lyrical. You know, it's you know, it's hard for us. It's hard for us because, you know, we get this question a lot now. It's like, oh, well, what's the genre? And it's like, you know, we're kind of trying to stay undefined, you know, as much as we can and just write music that, you know, obviously it all kind of sounds like us. But we're so early in the stage, you know, it's like you hear Nobody Knows and maybe expect it all to sound a certain way. And then you hear Leave It to Me and you're like, oh, maybe they're all going to sound like this. And it's just all good old fashioned rock and roll. And I think people are really going to like, you know, the variety and the array of, you know, what's on the EP for sure.
Oh.
But more rock for sure. It's more rock.
Well, that's right up my alley, so I'm down with that.
Cool.
Speaking of rock, what would you say is like the best rock concert you ever attended as a fan?
Oh, man. That's such a good question. It's hard to really knock that down to like one, you know, because so many people put on such a great show in so many ways. You know, you have like the Avenged Sevenfolds with the pyro, and it's really quite a spectacle, you know, and they're so talented. And then you have, I mean, I saw Alice Cooper, you know, that's like,
oh, wow. I bet that was entertaining.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you know, there's just so many bands that are so good at it. You know, Papa Roach, all the band, you know, a lot of the bands in rock, they just really, you know, I just have so much respect and admiration for all the bands who can go out there, take control of a crowd and you know, just lay their songs on people, 4 or 5, you know, 6 guys that can really just, you know, do this to a whole arena full of people. It's just, it's always impressive, you know. So it's kind of, I don't know, best rock I've ever been to.
Takes a lot to really go on stage and command an audience, you know.
Right. Yeah, for sure. And you know, some guys are just like outstanding, you know, at that, you know, from the first moment they walk on stage, they just have complete control, you know. So you know, you can learn a lot from watching any and all bands, really.
Oh, definitely. What would you say is like an album that really defines your childhood?
Ooh.
Because I was like listening to some music and on Spotify, and I was like, gosh, this reminds me of my childhood, you know?
Yeah, man, that's a good question. So like I definitely was super into like that post grunge pop rock, like Third Eye Blind, Matchbox 20. You know, that was all, you know.
Oh yeah, I remember those.
The record by Relient-K.
Oh my gosh, I remember Relient-K, yeah.
That was that's a great record. I still go back to that record all the time. Armor for Sleep, What to Do When You're Dead was a great record. You know, Switchfoot.
Oh yes, which was Meant to
Beautiful
Live.
Let Down. Yeah. I feel like there's so many more when you start. I mean, obviously, Jumpsuit, Don't You Fake It was like up there, you know, when I was, you know, younger. Before I was in Jumpsuit, obviously. I'm not an original member there. Sum 41, you know, that whole pop rock, pop punk scene was
So we
pretty.
must have been around the same time, growing up around the same
Yeah, I'm
period.
31.
Okay, I just turned 33, so I'm
Okay.
old. Those were good times. It's like it gets to that point where you're like, how has it been so long since these songs came out, you know?
Right. Yeah. Some, you know, a lot of these bands, a lot of these records are turning like 20.
Yeah, and I saw Sum
It's like,
41 just released a new song, and I was like, wow, it's cool to see they're still around, you know?
yeah. Yeah. And, you know, he's doing really well. It seems like these days he sounds great. I've seen
Yeah.
photo.
What's his name?
Yeah.
Derek? Derek
Yeah, Weebly. I think it's
Yeah,
Weebly. I'm not really sure how to say it. I've never
me
met
neither.
him. Yeah, Derek Weebly, maybe Weebly.
Something like that.
Derek, yeah. They've been doing some cool stuff. I saw they released something, a video of some kind where he was just doing, I think it was like Hellsong, just him on the piano, which he sounded great. I thought it was great.
Wow.
I love your posters here in the back. You're a pretty big Queen fan then?
I am, yeah. I actually went all the way to Switzerland to attend the Freddie Mercury birthday party.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, I got to interview his former personal assistant.
Wow.
So yeah, I'm a pretty big Queen fan.
Yeah, that's awesome. That must have been pretty fun.
It was, yeah. Have you been to Switzerland before?
I have been, yeah. I spent some time in Lauterbrunnen.
Oh, that must be like a German part.
Yeah, maybe it's kind of like in the I think in the Bernese Alps. I did
Oh
a
yeah.
hike there, Mount Schilthorn. It was grueling, but pretty beautiful.
Oh nice. Yeah, no, it was so beautiful. Where I was in Montreux, it's right by the lake and the mountains. I didn't want to leave. It was so peaceful there.
Yeah. You were there in the summer?
Yeah, it was in September, so
Okay.
I guess is that still technically summer?
Yeah, I suppose, as long as it's not winter. I'm from Alaska. So where are you out of?
I'm in Boston.
Oh, you are? Okay, so you get winters.
Yes, definitely. Too much of it.
Yeah, that's how I felt in Alaska.
I've never been to Alaska, but that's on my bucket list too.
Yeah, I mean, it's worth seeing. It's a beautiful country up there, but
That's why I hear a lot of nature and
lots of nature, lots of mountains and wildlife, and long, dark, cold winters.
you've done a lot of traveling because I heard you went to Hawaii as well, right? You spent
I
some
did.
time in Hawaii.
I spent a couple of years in Hawaii. Spent a couple of years in Seattle,
Wow.
Florida, Texas. I've been around. Yeah, I've made my rounds.
But that's good though. You get to see different ways of living and kind of opens your mind.
Yeah, for sure. There's definitely a lot of different lifestyles and worldviews, and even just scenery. You know.
Yeah, it probably provides a lot of inspiration for writing.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. You know, and it's funny because I travel a lot, obviously, with music. You know, we are constantly traveling, but it's funny that I end up also traveling. Like,
Yeah.
so I mean, I'm tired of this place. I think I want to go somewhere else.
No, I'm already daydreaming about moving somewhere else as well. Somewhere warmer where I can have more sun.
Yeah, warmer in Florida.
Yeah. I have some friends down in Austin, Texas, so maybe I'll check it out there and see if I like
Austin,
it.
yeah, Austin's great. I was just out there. Austin's nice.
Yeah.
Good music town.
That's why here, yeah, you know, I want to be where the music is.
Yeah.
So what else can people look out for from Astoria State? Because you mentioned the music and the upcoming shows. Anything else?
Yeah, we've got a new video coming. That's coming with the new single, the third single, which will come out pretty much right with the EP. No date on that just yet. Well, there is one, but it's not.
It's secret for now.
Just yet. Yeah, tour dates. Come see us on tour. We are crushing it. We're out with Jumpsuit Jumpsuit, we are also crushing it. 15-year anniversary of Don't You Fake It. So it's been killer. The shows have been outstanding, and the crowds have been outstanding, and we're really locking in. So we're all over the Midwest, the South, the Northeast, the Southeast, the West Coast. So I think the only thing we're really missing is like a Pacific Northwest show, but we're close to everybody on this run pretty much for the rest of the year. So definitely come see us, check it out. Check out the new singles, check out the videos. AstoriaState.com, AstoriaStateMerch.com, all that.
Yeah, definitely.
Self-plug stuff.
Yeah, well, I hope to catch you guys, if not in Boston, the surrounding area. Definitely gotta check it out.
We're definitely in Boston. I mean, we're in the city. We're in Long Island. I think we're in New Jersey. So there's like a handful of them that are, they're not that close to Boston, but
close enough.
Yeah, maybe close enough. There's some PA dates too, I think.
Oh, very cool. Well, Danny, I really appreciate your time chatting with me.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me.
And enjoy the rest of your road tripping.
Yeah, thank you.